Residence area connection established. Stay safe in there.
Just a bit further to go, right? Thanks for coming. That was fast.
Multiple hostile responses. Use all due caution.
Nice moves, Neal. You really do have the talent to be a fighter. You were given that talent to protect what's important to you.
Thank you, Warner. I finally found my path. Whatever foes may appear, I'll fight them for you and the Crimson Queen.
Very well.
I trained every day to guard the Crimson Queen. Warner worked me hard, but I never felt it was too much to bear. The feeling of keeping my family safe felt too good.
The Fenrir HQ Reclamation Initiative, Chrysanthemum, the Hounds. They'll be coming soon. Neal, there's someone among them.
Yeah, I heard my older brother is with them. We haven't met in years. I bet he thinks I'm dead. If he tries to interfere with the Crimson Queen, then I'll...
Stop, Neal. In times like these, a chance to meet a blood relative is rare. I intend to talk with them. As fellow ages, we should agree on some things. I don't want to turn you against your family.
Warner, what was going through your head back then?
Damn, Baron. They plan to betray us from the start.
The front line was hit hard. Some of us were killed. Damn it. Warner! I'll stay and fight with you until the end! Let me be at your side and fight for our family!
No, Neal. I'll be going to the front. Alone.
Warner!
Neal, the connection is growing unstable. Forcing a disconnect.
Warner, why? Why wouldn't you let me stay with you? You remember when there was an all-out war between Gleipnir and the Crimson Queen, right? They captured and killed us. All for the great cause of humanity. Do you understand how that felt? I couldn't forgive them. I bet you were pressed pretty hard by Gleipnir back then, too. So I want to ask you, don't you hate them? You're a strong person. When Werner died, my comrades and I were locked up in Fenrir HQ. When we heard about it, we were filled with rage and despair. But the miracle of Urvasti, that strange phenomenon you and Theme created, it connected us with Gleipnir. Everyone was fighting to defend something precious. After that, the hatred I felt turned all foggy. I just had a sense of mourning for Werner and all the people we couldn't protect. I don't feel any desire for revenge. But something in me can't fully accept it either. What would have happened if I'd followed Werner and fought at his side back then? Yeah, I know it wouldn't have helped anything, but I needed to say it. It's all in the past now. I need to overcome it to move on. Still, I don't think I'll ever feel quite whole again. Sorry, I went on for too long. Don't worry, it won't get in the way of work. I'll figure it out in time.
Resonance area connection is... Huh? Keith, your brain activity is a bit odd. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Let's keep going.
Oh, so you can fix machines. Pretty neat trick for a dog. You've earned a room and food, for as long as you're useful.
Oh, so this was around the time I was able to repair the port comms equipment. The guards who picked on me all the time were relying on me. I hated them, but it still gave me a sense of accomplishment.
Keith, that radio you fixed really pulled us out of hot water. You're amazing. I gotta say, I'm proud to be your big brother. With your support back here, I know I can survive on the front lines. You bet. You can count on me, Zeke. Thanks. Why are you thanking me?
It felt good, being able to have my brother's back. They praised me, counted on me. I finally knew how I could help. And so I...
I found my place after being so useless. I was happy. People call me a genius, but I was always busting my butt.
Huh? That voice. It's different than the others.
Their praise, their faith in me, and the skills I learned. They're all treasures to me. They're mine. I won't give them away. I won't let them go.
Stop it! They're for everyone!
Keith, your brainwaves are spiking. Do you read me?
That's it. Forward. I have to go forward.
Memory node still active. Starting emergency disconnect.
I thought I was ready, but I guess I wasn't at all. Well, maybe it's because I tried too hard to be ready. Yeah, I think I know what it was. I thought beforehand about what might happen when we connected. What would my memory nodes be? Trauma, regret, the stuff I want to keep hidden? It was like I imagined. But my biggest fear was the future, not the past. Resonance area data is supposed to be archived so the observee's abilities can be shared. That's the whole point after all. But for me, that means other people will be able to do what I can do. If my knowledge goes out there, someone better than me will come along. I worry that when that happens, I won't have a place anymore. Yeah, I know you and everyone else feels that way. But the thought of not being uniquely qualified scares me. It's only momentary, but it's a big obstacle in my resonance area. I tried to be ready to face it, but that only made it harder. I know I can't continue like this, but... Thanks. I don't want to run away from my own weakness. Call me whenever you're ready. I'll find my answer. I promise.
Large origami group moving toward Fenrir HQ. Your mission is to lure some of them here and support the defense. Ash levels are rising. Please don't overdo it.
We'll be fine. The two of us can handle the job. Defending Fenrir HQ. It's a pretty cruel joke.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if I should assign you to this.
It's okay, Amy. It's complicated, sure, but hating and being hated, all that brings is death. I'm sick and tired of that cycle. I will protect everyone I can. The first wave is down. Amy, status report.
Wave 2 is about to make contact. Be careful.
You're still good, right? Let's wipe them out. Fighting at your side reminds me of Werner somehow. You give people hope. Maybe you've got a lot in common.
What's that? New origami spotted. Are you able to engage?
A special guest. Sorry, but we don't have room for you. We're gonna have to put you to sleep.
Response is all clear. Mission complete. Well done.
Are you hurt? Look who I'm asking. Amy, we'll take one last look around before coming home.
Understood. Standing by.
Fenrir HQ. Now it's the foundation for humanity's future. We kept it safe. Thinking back now, that mission really was important. Thinking of Gleipnir taking credit for all of it still kind of ticks me off. It makes you angry too, doesn't it? I still have mixed feelings. But defending that place was the right thing to do. Even if they were the same enemies who killed Werner and lots of my friends, there are people they're trying to protect too, and we need to remember that. I don't know if the survivors of the Crimson Queen would agree with me, though. There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. Survivors from the Crimson Queen are starting to band back together. I hear they're going to start working together to free Aegis again. They aren't as strong as they used to be, and their method should be peaceful. So they invited me to join them. And honestly, I'm tempted to go. Old friends coming together and picking up Werner's torch again. Thinking of it fills me with the urge to do something to help. But the dream you guys showed me is also full of promise. Plus, I genuinely want to keep working with you to make it come true. I don't know what's right or what I can do. I don't have an answer. Different paths. What do I feel? I've always been caught in someone else's dreams, I guess. The folks at the Crimson Queen didn't have the strength to chase their own dreams. I guess that's why they needed Werner so badly. My dream. What I really want to do. I'm seriously thinking about it. I guess you've rubbed off on me. But thinking about my own ideal future isn't bad. I'd like to find my answer. And so I want to face myself in the deepest part of my heart one last time. I can find the answer there. This is it, friend. Let's see what it is.
Deep area resonance connection established. Be safe in there.
We will, Amy. Well, let's get started. My inner voice, what I've silenced for so long, will finally be heard.
Neal, when the war is finally over, what will you do?
When the war is over?
When ages are free, and there's a utopia in the Ashlands, what then?
What then? I just want to be with my family, and that's all.
You're a kind person, but I want you to remember this. You shouldn't be afraid when you want to have something that's out of reach. Don't fear loss and silence your inner voice. Reach out for your future. Once you've found what it is you want, don't hesitate. Follow it forward. We're family. You'll always have a home here.
Werner. Werner really said that to me. I thought I'd never get anywhere alone, so I stayed in my shell. I was so closed off that I forgot what Werner told me. But not anymore. You gave me the courage to dream. You and Werner pushed me forward, but now I can walk on my own. We're connected. This is what core engaged feels like. Such strength. Your will is more powerful than I imagined. This is what propels you toward your dream, huh? Well, I won't let myself fall behind. Let's go. This is goodbye to the old me. Thank you, Werner. I'll find the future you pointed me toward. I want to thank you again. You really opened my eyes. Finally, I found a dream I can call my own. Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. I've decided that I'm still a hound, and I work with you. It'll be a while before I meet up with my old friends again. Without Werner guiding them, they've lost their way forward. Even so, they're pulling together and searching for a direction. I want to build a place where they can live in peace. If I stick with you, I'm certain that we can make that happen. You want a port where everyone can live together happily, right? As one of the hounds, I can ensure that utopia becomes a reality. And I want to help guide people who don't have a home to that utopia. Just like Werner did for me, I want to be someone who can show others hope. I want to add my dream to yours. Will you take it on? Yeah. I'm glad to hear you say that. Thanks. I think I finally know where I want to be. I'm really glad you're here. I never would have figured this out without you. You're a member of my family. I'll watch your back from here on out. I'm really lucky to have met you.
Today you're going on a scouting mission. It should be quiet, but please be careful.
Okay, let's do it, boss. There's a ton of stuff here. I thought it'd be nice to remind myself of what I love doing. Oh, there's something nice. I can make Feme a new toy out of that. Think she'd like it? I think I needed one of those. Dang, that's a big win. He plays it cool, but when we talk research, his face can light up. Being able to share something you love is always fun, right? Whoa, is that... seriously? No matter where we looked, we could never find it. That's the unreleased Bugarelli movie. There were rumors it existed, but we have to decrypt this right away.
You two, it's an emergency. A large origami has entered the area.
No way. Why does it have to be now?
It was out of monitoring range. Can you handle it?
Come on, boss. Let's take it out and bring our treasure home. It's feeding time. Whew. We did it. Let's get the parts and Bugarelli data home.
Good work, you two. Sorry that I was so slow to respond.
Don't sweat it. I'll adjust the radar when I get back, okay?
Thank you. Sorry to pile on more work, Keith.
It's okay. If my work makes people happy, I don't mind.
That's our Keith.
Our Keith. I like that. We'll take one more look and head home. Phew. I think we've gathered enough. Thanks for tagging along, boss. Because of you, we got a big haul. That's #1 for sure. Or so I'd like to say. I was wondering if I could conquer the fear inside me, you know? Today, I just had fun for the first time in a while. And I think I found an answer. If someone smiles because of something I made, it makes me really happy. I thought I needed to be able to help with fighting to have a place here. But you can still protect people and make them happy outside of combat. With the archives, my current skills might become commonplace. Someone may come along who's better than me at everything I do. But that's all right. I'll keep supporting people in my own way. I promise I'll keep looking for something I can do so we can all laugh together. Okay, I'm ready. I won't be defeated by my weakness. Let's do this, boss. I have to teach myself that I'm strong.
Deep resonance area connection established. Stay safe in there.
I'm good to go. Let's move.
Here you are!
My skills. They're my strength. If I lose them, then I'll be alone again. I can't do that.
Yeah, it's scary and I don't want to be lonely again like I was when I was a kid. But everyone on the ship overcame the past and can now look toward the future. If I can't move forward, I'll be left behind again. If I lose everything I've built so far, I'll just find something even better. As long as I can make everyone smile, I'll keep walking on. Whoa! Is this a core engage? I never imagined such power. I don't know how well I can use it, but I'll do my best. I earned this strength. It's mine and mine alone. We did it! We really won! That was incredible! All your skill flowed right into me! Hold on. All that power, would archiving it be safe?
Good work, you two. Starting disconnection sequence.
Oh, I can think about that later. Right, boss? Thanks. It was an honor fighting alongside you. Thank you so much. Archiving makes so much more sense now. Data from skilled combatants like you can be fed to less skilled ages like me. That will raise our abilities, but it'll put a huge strain on our bodies. If we aren't careful, we could be ruined. I'm glad I realized that before implementation. We'll need to adjust feedback levels and block dangerous data. Maximizing core engage technology will take some careful data manipulation work. It's time for us engineers to shine. We love a good challenge. But you still need the ability to process that amount of information. You have to be able to handle the abilities you've been given. In the end, you have to build up your own strength and experience. You're the only one who can use your own skills to their fullest. On the other hand, though, Core Engage provides a chance to learn a lot of new things. It could point out potential to people who don't know where they belong. It could be a guide to people trying to find their way in life. The thought of that excites me, you know? I used to be worried, but now I really want to realize this technology. Yeah, I want my work to make people smile. I'm an engineer at heart. I'm sure I'll rely on you still, but I'll pay you back as much as I can. Glad to be with you. I'll try to be the best mechanic in the world.
Hey, you got a sec? I want to talk about something. An anonymous mail addressed to the Hounds came in today. Keith's looking into it, but we don't know who sent it yet.
The path was altered, and it uses heavy encryption, so that means it pretty much has to be a port on Gleipnir or Baron's level.
But the problem is the message itself. Take a look at these. This picture, and data on Soma Shixel, one of the 3 sages of the Calamity. Plus documents suggesting Soma Shixel and Ein are related. In other words, the sender wants to tell us they're the same person. Ein is an extremely brilliant scientist. There certainly are similarities.
I couldn't believe it myself, so I dug through Ein's entire history. But in the end, I couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. His pre-Calamity data is almost strangely complete.
Maybe Ein has some ulterior motive and has hidden his identity. That would put us in danger we need to avoid. Though I hate to say it. Still, the information isn't very credible, and it could be fake. They might want us on edge to disrupt our ties with Dusty Miller.
Yeah, that's right. I don't like this cloud of doubt, so I'll investigate further. If I end up finding out it's only a hoax, then we can rest easy.
Oh, another thing? Let's keep this to ourselves. We don't want to stir things up for no reason. We should keep each other informed of anything new, though, okay?